Yeah, this is the new one if it'll do what it's supposed to do. Shoot, all I wanted to do was hang out with some friends on Easter Sunday. We'll see how long this one holds up. I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. The ceramics, yeah, I have kilns and my molds. I don't have a clay wheel. Move that camera down a little bit. For the potter's wheel, I don't have one of those. But I still do enjoy doing some of my ceramics. After I had my cancer surgery and stuff, it got to where I can't lift the molds for some of them anymore. And some of my molds weigh over 100 pounds. I've got like the big carousel and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun, but my son-in-laws, when I want to do something big, they'll get together and come over and help. And I'm still able to clean them and get them in the kiln and fire them and everything. I just can't pick them up and do like I used to, but that's all right by me. My daughters, they want to get into doing them, and one of my daughters has a few molds and kilns and stuff, so eventually they'll get all of it. Oh, it's been a couple of years back. I survived. I have been cancer-free now for 3 years. So, yay. But I do apologize for the trouble with the internet. Like I said, I can't control Comcast. I know they're working on it. I was hoping they would get the problem fixed quicker. Well, where do you live, Mins? Yeah, Stephanie, it's one of those days when, you know, once your live stream's off for so long, you have to start it all over. There's nothing I can do today about the problem. It's not my computer, it's not my camera, it's not my microphone, it's Comcast connection. Oh, you live in Chicago. Believe it or not, I'm from Indiana. I was born in Muncie. Well, I live out in the country, so that's possible further down the line. You're right about a high traffic time. Yeah. I'm from Muncie, Indiana. Well, I actually grew up in a little town called Albany, just outside of Muncie. I've been down in Georgia now about 30 years. So, my sister lives in Madison, Indiana, along the Ohio River. And I have an aunt that still lives up in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And I have high school friends and family that still live in Muncie. So, we go to Indiana a couple of times a year. I didn't realize I had a southern accent, but everyone says I do, and I guess it's just something that comes on, and oh well. So, y'all still feel like dealing with my internet issue, or is everybody kind of fed up with it and done for the day? Because if y'all still want to hang out and chat and... Well, thank you. But, you know, if y'all still want to hang out and chat, I'll piddle on something else. I don't want anyone to feel like You're going to hurt my feelings if you're fed up with it, because I'm annoyed with it myself. But I do enjoy hanging out with everybody. Alright, we'll still here, not going nowhere. Alright. What should we do, y'all? Give me an idea. I am happy with how that turned out. That is going to be so pretty. I know I need to probably do some die cutting. But then I got to drag that big machine over here. Maybe we ought to go ahead and do that. I can raise the camera a little bit. I want to do some, my paper pads. You know, I've got some pretty papers in some of them that I thought would really make some nice cutouts, die cuts. Pocket letters. Learning how to make them. I've got one started we could play with. What do y'all think? I did cut out my 2.5 by 3.5 squares to go in them. So, yeah, let me get the die cutting machine. I really need to do that. I got to put my stamps up real quick, too, because I'll lose those little buggers. I couldn't tell you how many times I've went and bought a stamp set that I had because I'd forget to put something in it and lose it. And then I'd need it and, oh well, that's me. So I'm been putting them up pretty good lately because I don't want to have to go out and buy them again. And I love these last ones that I got. I got them at Michael's. And they just have some of the nicest words on them. I mean, this one's got make every day count, today is a new day, be brave, dream, live a simple life, hope, calm, create, believe, imagine, faith, surrender, inhale, exhale, love. And they're all separate. So, I like that. A lot of words you can use. I know. I think I've lost a piece of my gear die cuts. Because when I counted them, I didn't have the right amount that was supposed to be there. And they're so tiny, some of them. I have my tags and my napkins ready to go out for the Divas thing. I didn't get it mailed out yet. Put my X-Acto blade up too, because I lose stuff. I really do. I ain't gonna sit here and let on like everything's perfect, because I do lose things. I lose a lot of stuff. Get this cleaned off a little bit so I can get that big machine up here. Y'all know what it's like. Like I said, when I was cleaning off my shelves yesterday and working, a lot of stuff just got piled up here to get it out of the way, and it's just the way it is. But I got all this cut out today. I need to put this stuff in a little box so don't lose it. So I'm going to get one to put it in. Put my double stick tape up. I couldn't tell you how many times I've bought that stuff and lost it. Get stuck in a drawer or something, and then you can't find it, and then you go out and you get more, and then you find what you couldn't find. Yep. I'm that person. Alright, machine, come here, you big bugger. Oh, you're heavy. You are so heavy. I wish it wasn't so heavy. I'm going to raise y'all up a little bit. Hope nobody gets dizzy. Let's see. I think we're back in okay. Picked up this bird cage. I know I wanted to do it. I thought it was so neat. And it's Spellbinders. And I got it at Tuesday morning for $3.99. And I thought, you know, I do a lot of bird things. Of course, everyone knows I love my birds. So, picked it up. Alright. And I got some other little flowers that I was cutting out, but I don't have the right pads for it. So to make extra shims, I took some vanilla file folders and made extra to give it a little more so it would work. So, where did that paper pad go? There it is. I have more paper, I think, than Carter's got liver pills. But I love my paper pads. I really do. I enjoy them. But I bought this really big one. It's 360 sheets. And they are gorgeous. It's just the book is so heavy. And it's got some beautiful patterns in it. And I thought some of these patterns would make some beautiful die-cut images. So let me find. I like purple. Everyone, I think, likes purple. And I'll have to cut them down a little bit. But isn't that pretty paper? So let me get it cut down. Hey, we're still going. I know, that's my thing. You don't want to use them up, but once you collect so many, it's like, you've got to be kidding me, because I've got, let's see, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of those iris boxes. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about? I've got 12 of those full of paper. And Lord knows I don't need that much paper. So I'm going to cut some of these out. I think they'll be pretty. See, does it go that way? It goes that way. I wonder if I can lay them there together. Alright. Let's see if I've got this together right. I think I do. There we go. Am I out of frame completely? I'm sorry. But yeah, I just need a bunch of different shapes to use. So you're going to give me a hard time. I bought a thingamajigger. I'm sorry, I'm trying to stay in frame. Let me move his camera again. Once I adjust it to fit the machine in, it's hard to tell the best view for y'all. You know what I mean. I need one of those little pokey tools, but I haven't found one yet. I find it, I'll get it. I don't want to tear anything. Oh, that's cute. Now, find something to poke that stuff out with. Where did it go? I wonder if my little scissor tip will do it. What do y'all use to get your little pieces out? Because sometimes they don't come out too easy. But yeah, I've needed to do this for a while and I've just put it off. So, today's a good day. A needle or a toothpick. You know, that's a thought. Because I don't have that little picky thing, you know. And sometimes they don't come out very easy. Them little bitty pieces of paper can drive you nuts. And then sometimes I've had them come right out. And I tried the fabric softener sheet and all that. That don't work for me. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. But it don't work for me. And I watched, I think it was Michelle do it. And hers come right out. I tried it. It might be the brand of fabric softener too, I thought maybe. What do y'all think? Corner gear die you're looking for. No, I don't. I haven't seen any corner gears. Have y'all seen any corner gears? If so, tell Michelle, help her out. I lucked out when I got my gear die at that clearance sale. You know. Ted, what are you doing down there? Okay, that's got it cleaned out. Because I'm going to cut out some more of these. And I found a little empty tub, and I'm going to put everything in there so it stays together. But I want to do several of these. Now I forgot the top part. That won't go. It'll go again down here. Cut my paper a little shorter than I should have, I think. Oh well. Oh, you needed more of those? Yeah. Yeah, I figured I'd take some, because I've got so much of this paper. Just gonna use it to die cut. Because there's no way I'm going to use... I'm going to get a toothpick and try your idea. Hang on a minute. Something's got to work to get those out. If I've even got a toothpick. I had a whole box of them. There it is. That's one plus to moving your craft room where your living room was. You don't have to go far to the kitchen. I'm telling you. I've seen people with those brush things and I can't find them. Just can't find them anywhere. Our Hobby Lobby and Michael's, with all their clearance going on, you can't hardly find a lot of stuff right now. Their shelves are pretty bare. I don't know about where y'all are, but I know ours is. And this week, you know, we've got a lot of people from other countries out of town and everything else, so it'll probably be even emptier because, you know, we all shop when we go on vacation. I don't know if a bottle brush would work. I don't think it's stiff enough, or it could be too stiff and would tear your paper, you know, and you don't want that. Some of them you just gotta take a minute and finesse. But I think they're gorgeous. I love that bird cage. I do, I do. And with all the little bird stuff we do, you know, sometimes you need a little extra little decorations. I've got, you know, store-bought stuff, but sometimes I want something that a different color or, you know, whatever you can't get. So, and that was the idea behind buying the machine and all those wonderful dies, was so I could make my own, because I couldn't always find what I wanted. The only thing I haven't found and can't get a hold of local are some fairy dies, and I would love to have some fairy dies. My granddaughters, they love fairies. Now, I'm not throwing away my scrap. I'm going to trim off what I won't be able to use, and I'll save it, and I'll find another die that will fit in it. So I don't like to waste anything if I don't have to. You love golf, then you know about the Masters golf tournament that's going on here in Augusta. People are doing whatever they can to get into that golf tournament, and the ones of us that live here, we're doing everything we can to stay away from it. Alright. Now, don't ever throw your little pieces away, you know. They're useful for something. It may be just a glue down on a ATC card, but they're useful. See, now I'm not getting in here right, and my die's trying to move. And I don't want it to move that way. So I may have to get out some washi tape. Because I know my boards, are warped. You know what I mean. They've got that bow going in them. This one does pretty bad. I'm going to try it from the other side and see if I can get it to stop. You know, they do that over time. And I didn't get mine brand new anyway, but it was new to me, and that's all that mattered. It'll work. Yeah, the magnetic plate's down there. It's the board that's warped. So the magnetic plate can't get a good grab on it. You know what I mean. And your toothpick idea works wonderful. Come right out. But yeah, I've got the magnetic board down. It's just this plate's got a good warp going in it. So, it'll be alright. Told my husband I needed him to take one of them and go to Lowe's and see about getting me some plexiglass cut to fit. Because I was going to get the new pads, but they're out of them, and I don't want to wait forever. So maybe he'll be able to do that this week for me. It is what it is. But yeah, that toothpick idea works great. Thank you. This one didn't cut all the way through right there. I'm going to leave it. I'll get it out later with a little pair of scissors. But other than that, it looks pretty good. And I'm still out of frame on you guys, having cut the whole sheet down. I have no clue how many subscribers I have. I don't even look at that stuff. I didn't know anyone did. I know I just don't pay attention to it. A lot of people do. I don't. I can remember when I thought that YouTube was just a fad too, you know. Didn't think it was going to last. And it's outdone longer than I thought it would. But I remember when AOL and all that. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. I think that's wrong. I don't think I have that many. I think YouTube's made a mistake. Alright. Let's cut some more. I do love this paper. It looks so pretty. I'll scoot down so I can get this whole piece in. You're not going to fit there. I'm going to turn you sideways maybe. Yeah, you'll fit that direction. Yeah, it's doing better on this board. This plate with the magnetic strip. It's holding a lot better. I just had to flip it. Things get old and worn out. Michelle, you almost have 600. Wow. That's awesome. But you do some really pretty things, Michelle. I mean, you really take time with your stuff and your channel. I'm hoping I can get better. Of course, if I wait around on Comcast, that's never going to happen. Come on, pop out. Oh. Well, I don't think mine's right. I think YouTube's made a mistake. They'll go back and fix it. 'Cause I ain't been doing this that long. I think my first video was the end of October, first part of November last year. I knew about YouTube and I'd watched YouTube, a lot of YouTube, but I never thought about doing YouTube. And some friends of mine that come hang out once in a while, they were watching it with me one day because I watch a lot of YouTube. And they were like, oh, you should do that. You need to get a channel. So that's how I ended up with mine. It wasn't, If you'd have told me a year ago I'd have a YouTube channel and know all these different people, and I'd have told you were wrong. You know, I never would have dreamed it in a million years. See, I don't know how to do from a phone. I do mine from my laptop. Is what my, well, I've got a camera and a laptop hooked up to my laptop. You should do it, Mins. You really should. I really enjoy it. I mean, I've met some really amazing people in the community. And like I said, even my kids and my mom and my husband, they don't understand. Oh, okay, you have 820. Okay. I haven't been able to be consistent. That's the thing. I want to. I don't want to do this flower. Now, I got this, but I don't think my pads are long enough. But I could do a couple. Just to a certain... We're going to try it. I want to see how they come out. But anyway, I haven't been able to be consistent. You got your 100. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's awesome. You know, for me, it seems like, if that is correct, I go into a lot of different live streams, and I meet a lot of different people. I don't just hang out basically in the crafting community. So I think that has a lot to do with it, you know. Okay, get you down there. I'm gonna try it. Like I said, my plates aren't as long, but it seems like once I got that 100, after I got that, it seemed like it went quicker. You know what I mean? This might be too tall. It is. Is this one a little thinner to go through? Oh, come on. It's not gonna go. I wonder, because I know that side's not enough. And this one, I think, is too thick. Try a couple of shims on here and see if I can get it to do. I don't know. Okay, thank you, Michelle. Ooh, I think this might work. Like I said, I don't have always the right tools, but I try to make do with what I have, so. Let's see if it cut it out. It did part of it. So, I wonder if I could flip it around and line it up. I know, I should have taped it down is what I should have done. That's what I'm going to do. Now that I know, Let me see. Like I said, I'm not the greatest at this stuff. But I'm going to get some tape and tape it down. And then I'll go in from both ends. And see, because I don't have the right plates for the long ones. I've got the short plates. No, I don't mind Michelle at all, y'all. As a matter of fact, Michelle, Little Crafts Creations, everybody. She's having an auction on May the 5th. She's very talented. And if you get a chance, go into her auction and check it out. Even check out her live streams, because right now she's making things that are going to be on the auction. And she is taking donations for things for the auction. You just may find something you cannot live without. I know I'm going to be there. I have been supporting her to get this since she decided to start it. I think it's a wonderful idea. The money she raises, it's going to go to buy more craft supplies, because we all know craft supplies are expensive. And to send out Happy Mail, we all enjoy getting nice little surprises in the mail, and it costs money. And I'm pretty sure as a single mom, it's very difficult. So give her some support. She's awesome. Like I said, I have met some of the sweetest... I'm taking a break a minute, y'all. We're not in no rush today. I have met some of the sweetest, some of the kindest, most helpful people in this community. But I will say this, I have also met a few stinkers. But considering the good that you get out of it, it's worth putting up with the few little stinkers. It's all going to be set up through, for the payment for her auction, set you up a PayPal account. And you'll go through the, what is it, like friends and family, Michelle? So that way, YouTube doesn't keep any of our money, I assume. You need to see Mr. Nova. I'll get him down in a minute. But, yeah, set you up a PayPal account. They'll have what the shipping will cost and everything for you to send to pay for the items if you buy. But I know Michelle's very fair, and I know that she makes some really nice stuff. Also, if any of you would like to donate to Michelle's auction, Michelle, you can put your address up if you feel like it on here. And, you know, help her out. Y'all know some little stinkers out there, I'm sure. Nova's laughing. Yeah, I haven't been burned, but just little comments here and there that kind of make you see what the person is, their real person, you know, not the YouTube persona. You understand what I mean? Crafting donations, even if it's craft supplies, if it's something you've made, handmade, and you would like to donate it to Michelle for her to sell in her auction, for her to keep the money and everything. Nobody gets anything else out of this. You know, she's not doing it to go out and have a great time. She's doing it to keep her channel going, to help her and her daughters out. No, it's not a... Yeah, it's Nova. Let me, I'm going to tell you, I'm sitting here smoking a cigarette, y'all. I have about 5 or 6 a day. I've tried the patch. I've went on the Chantix. I even went and got hypnotized and walked out to the car and lit a cigarette. So, wait a minute. Right. I know I'm going to try and get a few things together and send out to Michelle. Barnyard Chicken Honey, we are just kind of doing an Easter hangout. I'm doing some die cuts right now. We made this little thing earlier. And the camera's probably way super close to this. Oh, that would be wonderful, Cheryl. What is it? Let me get Nova. Hang on a minute. I've got to move some of this stuff because, well, y'all know he's a big boy and he gets into a lot. Yes, Nova, we're talking about you. I will sit this all down here on the floor. You ready to come say hello? Come on, step up. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? All right, y'all, you're going to get dizzy for a minute. But hang on. And you have to look at my ugly mug. But this is Nova. Hi. Hi, handsome. Hi. Hi, sweet boy. I got the camera up enough. Yes, you're going to say hello? Hi. He's a little high. There. Maybe that's better. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. I don't bite you. I feed you chicken. You like chicken. You a good boy? Ha 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 ha. You're funny. You are funny. They want to know, how are you? Yes, he's 31 inches from the top of his head to the tip of his tail. He's a very big boy. And he is a sweetheart. He's about 15 years old. He goes to Lowe's. He goes to Walmart. He goes to the park. He's a very happy boy. I spend a lot of time with him. He sits on his perch right next to where I work. He's so spoiled, he even has a perch in our bedroom because he doesn't like to be alone. What? Oh, that rubber tongue. Kisses. Love you. Aw. Alright, you ready to go back? I got to get some more dies cut out. Yep. I'll give you some peanuts. Or you want some grapes and watermelon? Say bye. Can you wave? He can wave. Wave. He'll pick his paw or his claw up and wave at you. He does when I go in and out the door. So, let me put him back. Okay. Yep. There you go, big boy. Let me get you some more peanuts. There you go, sweetie. Oh, I don't want to come here. All right, put y'all back down. And I'm going to go grab him a couple of grapes real quick. And I'll be right back. I know, I'm getting it. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, you rotten chicken. I gotta get them cut in half so you can eat them. Watch out, Mr. Ted. Here you go, sweetie. Here you go. Is your water bowl empty already? Yep, you drink a lot of water, sweetie. Yes, you do. That's okay. Get you some fresh, cold water here. Just don't throw it at me today, okay? There you go. Alright. Everyone likes to meet Nova. Maybe they got it fixed this time. Of course, last time I said that, it didn't take long and it went back down. So, what was I going to do? Oh, I wanted to get some washi tape and tape that down. So I could try and cut that rosette out. And I think it'll work doing it that way. Because it didn't work the other way. And if you ain't got the exact stuff, you make do with what you do got, right? So. Oh, sweetie, you're welcome. And I got this washi tape, and I'm telling you, it's going to be, I'm not going to be able to use it because my fingers are not getting it pulled apart like it should. Maybe I've got another roll in here that doesn't have that backing on it. I just need a little bit of tape to hold this down. I don't know how warm we are down here in Georgia today, but it's pretty warm. I think we all try to make do with what we got, you know. And if I've got something and someone else needs it, I don't mind sharing. I'm just not into selfish people. And there are a lot of selfish people out there. So let's see if I can tape this into this one, because I'm going to make this work, because I can. I know it'll work. I've seen people use tape to help hold their things down so they could run them through without them moving. So it only makes sense it would hold it down enough to switch the plate around, right? Well, that's my way of thinking anyway. So let's see. Put that over. This is the cut side. Got that. And there's that. But was it that didn't? Oh. That's the side that I can't use this one. So I think it was the paper ones that I needed. So let's see. It feels like it's going. I'll go forward and backward to see if Alright. I'm hoping this works. This one looks like it's going to work, y'all. Put it down in there like that now. And try it again. It's like watching paint dry, isn't it? We're just cutting out some dies I picked up. And this is that, oh, what's it called? The, rosettes is what it is. So I picked it up at Tuesday morning the other day. I think rosettes are pretty on paper when they're folded and look like little flowers. So I picked up the die for it. And it looks like it worked, y'all. Might take a little finessing to get them out. But they're coming. Considering I didn't have the right bases, I guess, for it. So, then you accordion fold it back and forth. And here's the other one. I can get it to pop out too. And then I got to cut the little centers. It looks like it didn't cut right here on the end all the way through, but I can snip that, and that'll give us those. You know, you never know what you're gonna end up with, for sure. Well, hi Ashley, how are you? I'm just messing around. Had nothing better to do with my day. Alright, now I need the center pieces. So let's see if I can get them to come out. Does plexiglass come in the right thicknesses for our, you know, I'd like to get some a little thinner too, like for shims. I just don't know if it'll work or not. Did they come out? Yes, they did. There's my centers for it. All right. These two didn't cut all the way, but oh well. I'll save the paper. We'll do something else with it. But I did get the small and the large rosette out. So, yay. So, how was your Easter, Ashley? Because y'all are done with Easter, right? Okay, it does come in different thicknesses. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Because I'm thinking if it does, I could get some thinner and use as other shims. You're crafting. Are you going live today, Ash? I want to fold these and see how they come out, y'all. Oh, this is easy. They give it that perforated edge where you fold, and they fold really simple. You know how hard it is sometimes to get those creases right. I know I tried doing these on the scoreboard. Forget it. Wasn't worth my effort. It was so hard to get that scoreboard exact down every seam, and then to get them to fold right. It was not worth it. This, I think these are going to be awesome. And the good thing is I can do them in any of my papers I want. So, win-win here. That's right, Mim. You're Pia. I'm terrible with names, y'all. But yeah, this is folding pretty easy. You see that. Wouldn't you know I don't have my glue gun hot? I'm going to have to plug it in. Wonder if I can hold that with one of these clips until it gets hot. See, I don't think about everything. I know what I want to do, but I don't think about stuff. Let me plug it in. I don't leave it plugged in, and I probably should. But I don't know. I worry about fires and... Y'all heard about the fire down in my woods last week. Wasn't actually in my woods, but you know, at night you can't really tell how far flames and smoke are, you know. So it was on the property right next to mine, but it could have gotten to my home because there's nothing but woods around us. I don't have a driveway between it. It's just woods. And we've been fairly dry. And old woods don't take long to go. But I do like that dye. And I don't know what else to call it. I'll probably get flagged for saying that word. I've heard people say they do, and I've heard people say they don't flag, and I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I like that. Get another clip. I keep them on the back of my camera. That way I've always got them. Oh, that would be so much fun, Michelle. You let me know when you do, and I'll watch y'all. Whenever y'all get ready, I don't mind getting off of here for y'all to do what you want to do. I'm just piddling. Y'all look like you have so much fun doing that. Hi, Robin. How are you? Oh, Gail. Hi. I didn't even see you come in. I'm waiting on my glue gun to heat up. I cut out this rosette, and I want to try it out to see how it comes out. I've never done it. See, I'm not going to be alone on Easter. You're under the radar. You got to finish cooking. Good. What are you making, Barnyard? And what is your name, honey? Not that I'll completely remember next time, but I will try. Y'all are going to have to show me that Google Hangout sometime. That looks so cool. Come on, glue gun. Why does it seem like when you want to use them, they take forever to heat up? It might be warm enough now. Let's see. Move this out of my way. I want to try it. I want to see how pretty they come out. I always see people with those pretty little rosettes, and I like them. So I want to see if I can get them to come out the way they do. So let's see. I got to glue, make a circle, and glue these two ends together. If I don't burn my fingers off, I'll be alright. Okay, got that. I think I got that. I know they go just a certain way. And then, let's see, turn them, and you bunch them up. Oh, these are cute. Need a bit of hot glue in here. Let it dry. Don't burn your fingers. You're in bed, Ashley. Well, I don't know. Yeah, what time is it over there? 'Cause aren't you done with... You guys done Easter already. I think we're, what, a day behind y'all? Hi, Tanya. How are you? Okay. Then put this. Nova, what are you doing? You gonna beat your toy up? Ooh. Oh, those are cute. Where'd my other one go? Guess who's gonna be making rosettes? I like this. I like that. Ouch, 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 ouch. That got me. I wouldn't be messing with hot glue if I didn't get myself at least once. Hi, Jeff. Now, where'd I lay that other little... There it is. Like I said, lose my butt if it wasn't attached. Everybody always laughs when I tell them how I'd lose myself if it... And they're like, oh no, oh yes. Y'all have no clue how disorganized I am. And I glued it down to my paper, y'all. There. Aren't them cute? Those will be cute glued down on other things. Yeah, go ahead and delete your email, Teresa. I don't mind y'all sharing on here, but I'm supposed to have the chat turned off on the replay. Supposed to. Now, I'm not saying that you know, everything goes through like it's supposed to either. So what time are y'all gonna go? Aw. Michelle, Ash, what time y'all gonna go live on your thing? Because I enjoy watching y'all too. But I love these little buggers. So anyway, move some stuff out of the way and cut out some more other stuff. I know I'll be doing a lot of these. Different papers. You know, I moved that big one and I don't know where I've laid it already. Anyway, put these back up. Unplug the glue gun again. It had to go. I don't like it left on. And let's see what else I can play with today. Bye, Gail. You're back, Emily? We're just piddling around. You couldn't have ate dinner already, Emily. You still at Ray's? Oh. Good job, Ted. Gotta pull the dies over. So I've got so many. Figure out which ones we want to cut out. Oh, she's making dessert. What y'all having for dessert? Yeah, I got those doilies. Those little flowers I've been wanting to do. I'm going to try them little birds. They looked kind of cute. There's another doily. I want to do these gates. I think they would look good on a mixed media piece. Where, oh, where did my butterflies go? Words. Oh, we got the feathers. We can do some of them. There's my butterflies. The star. Alright, we'll play with some of those for a little while. Like I said, just going to cut out some shapes and piddle for a little while. Oh, you got sunburnt? Ugh. David didn't get sunburnt bad and hurting, is he? I always hate it when my grandbabies get sunburnt because they're just miserable. I'm hoping one of my daughters comes within the next week to take down my swimming pool. I gave it to them. I'm just getting too old to take care of it and deal with it. It's a 24-foot round above ground, and they can get some use out of it, so they might as well come and get it, because it's not going to do me any good. Where'd I lay those feathers? Ah, that's what I want. Aww. I got this paper that's variegated, I guess. And I want to kind of have the feathers variegated. I think that'll look pretty cool. Alright, get you in there. What word? What did I miss, y'all? Oh, these feathers are pretty. Come on, let go. Isn't that pretty? I love the way it goes from the pink almost out to a white. Be doing several of these. Oh no, we don't say those names, because you never know who's watching. I've heard people say they've gotten in trouble for it, and then I've heard people say they ain't doing nothing about it, but you just never know. You know what I mean. You never know. There's always somebody watching something. But if you don't know, you don't know, you know? Oh, come on. You know that little sticky stuff that's on your dies to ship them so they don't wiggle around? Keeps sticking to me. But yeah, we're just going to have a nice, no big deal day. I need to get this machine bolted down somewhere, I'm telling you. With my hands, it doesn't want to sit. It wants to move around a little bit. Alright, come on. Oh, these are gorgeous. Isn't that pretty, y'all? Oops. And Tina's still in here. This is out of that boho paper pack that she likes so well. Is what this paper's from. I like the way our little picture came out that we did. It come out right cute. Looks nice. I wonder if I could... Well, I'll go back through on the other side, on the sides, and use that in a bit. I want to get as much out of a paper as I can. Now I got the sticky on my plate from that. Flip it over. Well, thank you for coming in, Michelle. I appreciate it. Like I said, I was surprised anybody was around. Just piddle around a little bit. Nova's good company, but sometimes he's not all the company you want in a day. And I've been needing to do this for a long time, just haven't taken the time to get some images done. I am going to start getting some fairies, hopefully. Wrong side. That side. Yeah, it'll be a pretty stencil later. I've used them. And they're actually coming out fairly straight across. Come on, let go. Where'd my toothpick go to get it out? It's wanting to stick. Yeah, those are pretty feathers. I'm glad I picked that one up. I almost didn't get it. And my mom was with me, and she's like, you know you like feathers, and if you don't get it, you're going to kick yourself later. So she talked me into getting it, and I'm glad she did. But I think all of us once in a while see something we kind of want, and then it's like, well, maybe I better not, and we don't. And then down the road, it's like, oh, I wish I'd have got that, you know. I think this will be the last ones this direction I can get. Oh, come on, lay down. The magnet keeps pulling it back a little bit. I'll get it. Okay. But yeah, Ash, when y'all go, please let me know. I'll be there watching y'all today. Just shook the camera. I hope y'all are alright. I don't mean to make anyone dizzy. Yeah, Angel's Ashley. Alright, that one didn't come out of the paper. It's stuck in there. Oh, okay, let's go down these sides and see what we can salvage and get out of here. Because be a pretty stencil, but I can always make another one. I've actually got some, oh, what is that? Plastic. I don't think it's going to be wide enough. That side's not. Some like, can't think of the name of it now. but it's a thicker plastic, like for overhead projectors. And I thought I could use that maybe to make a few stencils, you know. So I'm going to try that one day. I don't think this is going to be wide enough. Might barely there. Nope. Trimmings are not going to be wide enough. But I bet you I can get some pretty ones out of this leftover scrap. So I don't like to throw away anything. If I can salvage it and make something else, I want to. That'll work. The cat's under the blanket. Come on, pop off. Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty, right? And there's that one. I like it out of that purple. Piddling is doing nothing. You're just piddling around. You ain't really making anything. You ain't doing nothing. My grandpa used to tell me, when you ain't doing nothing and you're just kind of piddling, you're messing with things, you ain't doing nothing to mean nothing. That's what a piddle is. I know in some areas it's going to potty and all that, but that's what my grandpa always told me. Yeah, I like the feathers too. If I can get this sticky off the back of my dies, I'll be a lot happier. But I don't want to waste that paper that we used on those rosettes. So I'm going to use it up on here. Because I do need images. I think we all always need images. Teresa, if you want some of these feathers, just private message me your address or I'll look it up. Just let me know and I'll send you some. I have plenty of paper and stuff to do it. Hi, Krista. How are you? I'm shocked so many people are on the internet today. But yeah, Teresa, if you decide, if you want some of these, just let me know. I'll send you some. I don't mind at all. Do them any color you want them. Don't mind. Alright, let's get some other paper. Oh, I've got this because I done Tina's birthday banner challenge thing. And I've got leftover paper from doing that. So that's what I'm using up. see if I can slide you down a little tiny bit. Oh. Well, what time is it there, Ashley? I mean, I'm the last person to throw stones about sleeping in. I think it was probably close to 9:30 before I even got up and got a cup of coffee. My hubby was already gone to work. Alright, how are these going to come out? Because this is that. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. And this paper's with the, like, antlers and the flowers. So that's coming out pretty cool. Oh, yeah. See, you're early Monday morning. Chill out. I wouldn't get up yet if I didn't have to either. Like I said, it was 9:30 before I got up this morning. And I was like, oh well, get up when I get up. I didn't have to be anywhere or do anything. So, alright, I think that'll work. Get another one out of that. Try to position them so I don't waste much. I mean, you're always going to have some waste. I don't think there's any way around that. I felt bad for Stacy last night. She was trying to do some die cuts and her shoulder was just giving her fits. Eating chocolate. You didn't rob that young man's Easter basket by no means, did you, Ashley? That was one good thing, in a way, about not having any little kids here this year. My husband is borderline diabetic. And my grandchildren love to share their candy with Pop Pop. And that's wonderful. But he doesn't need it with the diabetes coming on. So, and they don't understand, you know, don't feed Pop Pop your Easter candy or your Halloween candy. And you know how that goes. So they think I'm kind of mean to Pop Pop because I don't buy him candy bars. Oh, your partner gave you chocolate. Well, that's sweet. Oh, come on. I made it for part of Stacy's last night. I just can't stay up for all of it. I'm not that late night person. And I love watching her. I love watching what she does. She always has something unique. Them puppies sure are giving her a time. Missed a little piece here. Oh, the same machine, yeah. I love my... I haven't had it very long. My kids got it for me. But I do like the way these feathers are coming out. Sometimes I can have the most thoughtful children, and then sometimes I have the butts from wherever. I'm not going to fit them both on again, I don't think. See if I can razzle that there. Maybe. But I don't think this one will fit over here. Nope. So we'll get one more out of there. I'm just going to try and get much in it flowers as I can. All children are like that, yeah. Well, thank you, Verdict. How are you? Or have you already come and gone? Yeah, it's the Big Shot. My kids got it for me. Of course, I don't think they realized what they were getting because when they got it for me, I didn't own any dies. So, but oddly enough, within a week, I'm doing well. Within a week, Hobby Lobby had their big 70% off sale. So I was able to stock up on dies. So it was a win-win for me. I just love it when it happens like that. You know. Alright. That's enough feathers for now. Find the packet and put them up. And I got the stamps that came with them, so be playing with that when I do those. I've got to get some magnetic sheets. Yeah, you better go have breakfast, Ashley. Don't forget to private message me when y'all do your thing tonight. I want to try this gate. And I've got some real pretty paper. Because I'm thinking to make a gate on a mixed media piece. That would be pretty cool. So where's my paper? I've got the metallic. And I don't really think I want gold. But why not? Try a gold piece, see how it comes out. I'll put it face down so the glare doesn't get y'all. Because I know what that glare is like hitting you in the face. It's no fun. Put these on here and see how much I need to cut off. Yep, there we go. I don't want to blind y'all. And get them up there nice. Okay. Bye, Ash. You'll be on in a few hours, okay? Okay, Michelle, because you can always private message me. We talk quite a bit. Oh. Alright. Fingers crossed that I got a gate out. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Get all the little pieces to pop out. This one, everything pops out pretty quick. And it's gorgeous. I'll show you once I get it popped out. I just didn't want that big sheet of the reflective gold to blind y'all. You have fun, Emily. Enjoy that dessert. Oh, come on. Always that one little place that wants to be cantankerous, don't you think? I'm trying to keep it down so it doesn't blind you till I get everything popped out, because once I get it popped out and I can trim off what we're not going to use, I think it won't kill your eyes so much. Okay, where'd I put them little scissors? Because I won't need that part. I can cut this part off. But this gate's pretty. I'm very happy with it. I think it'll look awesome on some mixed media pieces. May have to send you some of these, Michelle. Okay. There's the gate. Won't that be pretty? This one little piece will not let go. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Isn't that gate pretty to open? I think that'll look great. I like it. Might have to do some of them in some black, like wrought iron. Ooh, let's try that. Cut off this part that I can't use. Put that in my stockpile. Get all these little pieces up. Yeah, I like that gate. We'll have to make you some of them, Michelle, and send them to you. I know you'll figure out something to do with them. I'm trying to get all the loose little bits back out of the thing. I think I got it. One more there. That little bugger doesn't want to pop loose. There it goes. Yeah. You could use a few of them, right, Shell? Because you do a lot of mixed media, too. That's what I thought. But I don't have any fairies. But to put that fairy, you know, like a fairy gate, that would really be awesome. Let me get some black, because I want to cut some out in black and see how they look. And I just had my black. Oh, where did I set it? There it is. That's one thing I like about having the machine and the dies is I can pretty much cut out whatever I want and whatever color I need. So my back's starting to burn a little bit, y'all. I got to sit up for a couple of minutes because leaning over, it starts to feel like somebody's rubbed Bengay down your spine. And it's the arthritis kicking in. Oh, that would be amazing. Thank you, Michelle. What is the pup's name behind me? Probably Ted. I have a Shih Tzu. His name is Ted. He's actually Mr. Ted E. Bear. because he will bite. He is the meanest Shih Tzu I've ever seen in my life. I rescued him, and the first night I had him, he bit me. And I thought about taking him back. And then the more I thought about it, the more I thought something, because he's not even 2 years old yet, something in his life has had to make him that way. And taking him back to where I got him wasn't going to do anything except put him back in a bad situation. So I kept him, and he's okay with me now and my husband, but one of my granddaughters, as soon as he hears her voice, he wants to nail her, so I have to put him up. But she's got that high-pitched, squeaky voice. Then I have a brown and tan, looks like a miniature pinscher Chihuahua, and her name is Ladybug. Then I have a little brown and white Chihuahua, and she's totally deaf. She's a rescue. Her name is Millie. And then I have a pit bull, and his name is Willie. Let me see if I can get Willie to come. He's probably a good 75, 80 pounds. He's a big teddy bear. The bird, though, Nova, is the boss of everything. But I think Willie's in bed. Wait. Willie! Willie! Yeah, he's in bed. He ain't gonna get up. Now, if his daddy comes in the door, he'll be... Oh, here. Nope, there's... Come here, Willie. Come here. Alright, y'all, hang on. See if I can get a view of them. This is Ladybug, and this is Willie. Did I move the camera enough? A little more. That's Lady. Come on. Come on, Willie. Come on. Hi. And then this is Willie. And he's my big baby. Yeah, he's a big baby. Oh. He got stung earlier by a bumblebee, so he's not a happy boy right now. Alright, go on. And then the little white one and tan one over there, that's Millie. She's completely deaf. So, the foster family that had her, she had been to several foster families. And she was pretty much deemed unadoptable because if she would get out, she would just take off and wouldn't come back and obey and didn't show any interest, you know. Well, they never took the time to find out the poor dog's deaf. So, yeah, if she gets out, she cannot hear you calling for her. She's not ignoring you. And until she settles in and really gets to know your body language, you do think she's ignoring you. But once you get hand signals going to her and you do the same all the time, she gets it. You know, they're very smart. You have a Schnauzer Doodle with a Shih Tzu Maltese and a toy poodle. And yes, they have had bad experiences early in life. Yeah, they don't forget. But they become wonderful pets. Willie needs a bath. He is as dirty as he's ever been right now. And I told my husband on his next day off, Willie's getting a bath. And he has to do it. I can't. I can't handle him anymore. My back's just... Forget it. You know. I do give the small ones baths. I can put them up like in the kitchen sink. And I don't have a problem doing that at all. But I do have a problem with Big Boy getting him in and out of the tub. So, my husband does him. But yeah, I like this gate. I do, I do. Michelle, any idea what color you'll want, honey? Because I have all different colors. Now I've laid my toothpick down. I'm telling you, I'm going to have to get another one. I thought I laid it right here. It could have rolled off. Hang on a minute, y'all. Watch out, lady. I don't want to hurt anybody. Okay, what did I miss? Yep, 3 dogs and a Shih Tzu. The other one is a poodle mix with something else. This one is a Shih Tzu. Krista, honey, if you want some of the gate, get me your address. And I'm more than happy to send some. Yeah, this gate's gorgeous. I bought one. I'll find it in a minute and show you. At, I think it was Michael's. But it was one you use and then it's done. You know, it wasn't. And then I found this die. And I thought, ooh, okay. Got to get all the pieces out. And it is time consuming to get all the little pieces out. But I'll tell you, I think it's worth it. It's gorgeous. Oops. Because the way it imprints, I could even... I don't know if you guys can see the fold line like there. But I can take it off there. I just never use this part of it. I always take it off, and I do cut across the bottom. And it's got like a fold mark here, so you can bend it to, and I cut across there. But it's gorgeous. So yeah, if you want, get me your address. I'll send you some. I'm going to send Michelle a few. I know she'll find something to do with them. And I keep going out of frame. I'm sorry. I'm trying to sit and do this, and my back's starting to creep up on me. I mean, it's not... It's pain, but it's not, you know, so excruciating you can't sit and move. It's just after you've leaned up so long, you got to go give your back a little bit of a rest on the chair, and it's okay. A lot of people online today. I was really surprised. Wasn't expecting to see very many. But I think this gate's gorgeous. And I do like it better in the black than I do in the gold. The gold's pretty, but I think it would overpower whatever you've done. But of course I had to try it to see. But this black looks amazing. Just a lot of little places to poke out. So if you get them and all your little places aren't poked out, y'all can handle that, I know. Anyway, that's half of it. Let's see. Yeah, it's this end. Snip the rest of this. It didn't go all the way through here. Go across here. And across here. But you can do so much with these dies anymore. But like I said, I did buy one gate. It was white and it's almost like a plasticky. Let me see, where'd I set it? I think I stuck it in this tub. Because I was going to use it. And then when I found that, I was like, no, I don't need to use it. Because, you know, it's like a one-time deal. And it's not in this tub. But it was really pretty. Yeah, here it is. I bought this one. And I thought it was pretty, but, you know, once you use it, you're done. And that's when I stumbled across that die, and I thought, well, that would be a lot better because I could make as many as I want and any color I want. So that's how I ended up with it. Because I got it on that clearance. What did I do with the paper from it? I don't think I paid much for it. You know, it might have been $5. Could have been $7.50, but you know, for a gate, I thought it was worth it. This one, it's like the bottom didn't cut all the way through for some reason. The others did. I'm going to try and lay it back down and go back through. So I don't want to fight with it. It'll drive me nuts if I do. Let's see. Which side? This side or that side? Pop these out. I'm going to tape it down and go back through with it. If I can get the side right. Yep, that side. Right there. Okay. Get you down there. 'Cause we're going back through. I'm not going to fight. Just ain't worth it. Okay. I don't know why it all didn't go all the way through. Everything else has all day. Okay. Come on. Yeah, I think that got it that time. Oh, much better. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta, you know, work with them. And at least this one's got deep enough grooves that if you don't get it all the first time, it goes right back through pretty easy. So, yeah, I like that. In the black. That'll be cute. So, let's do another one. Okay, I'm going to read a minute, catch up on chat with y'all. So, you live in Australia. Well, hi, Joyce. Krista, I'm not worried about the postage, honey. I'll send you a few gates. Might take me a couple of weeks, but I'll mail them to you. Okay? I know a lot of people from overseas don't get some stuff because of the shipping, you know. So, but I'll send you some gates. You just, when you send me your address, private message it to me or whatever, tell me what color you would like, and I'll cut them for you and mail them off. I ain't got a problem with that at all. Y'all gonna have to excuse me a minute. I need to go to the ladies' room. What's the matter, Millie? Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. That's something I've got to check, because on my description, when I started, I put in just hanging out with friends on Easter. So let's see if that keeps that now. Mailed a small envelope to Australia, 2 inches with 2 2x12, cost $13. Okay. That's alright. Like I said, Krista, you just get it to me and I'll mail you some. I don't have a problem with that at all. It's like, I know people in Hawaii, and things are really expensive there. That's where my husband's from, and I know how hard it is to get some stuff. So anyhow, any way I can help out, share, I don't mind. I figure I'm quite blessed to have what I have, and it's not going to kill me to share. So, I have been very fortunate, and I'm not meaning that as a brag. I'm meaning I've been very fortunate. You know, I've got a wonderful husband, and we own our home. I have pretty much anything I want. So, yeah, if I can share and do something for somebody, all the better. It does, but you know, I enjoy sharing. I do. I love to share what I have. No wonder it wasn't laying right. I didn't have it in there enough. And yeah, it does seem like a lot of money for so little, but you know, look how happy you're making that person by going a little out of your way, you know. And for me, it's really not even out of my way. I love to share. I love to see people get things and make them happy. And it's just the way I am. Alright, let's go. Why are we not starting to move? What's wrong with you? You've been working great up till now. Maybe it's... I've had you laying close. I don't get it. You're on the bottom. Maybe I got the top a little crooked or something. Readjust and try it again. That might be it. I don't know. There we go. Okay. We went through. Sweetie, you don't have to send me anything. I'm not doing it to get anything. I'm doing it because it's something I want to do. I think people should be kind to one another. I mean, I understand, you know, financially some people can't do, and I get that. I've been there. I was a single mom. I worked 3 jobs to take care of my kids. I know what that's like. So if I'm able to do little things now that I'm blessed to help somebody out, that's what I do, you know. I'm both ends of the, you know, the have and the have not. And I've been both. So. Okay, let's get you cut apart now. Hawaii's not so bad. I don't know. My husband's family lives there, and it's expensive. And they don't really have very many craft stores, you know. I've been there. They're pretty expensive. I think it's expensive to live in Hawaii. And they don't have, I don't think, last time I was there a few years ago, they did not have a Michael's, a Hobby Lobby, you know. So, I couldn't survive without Michael's or Hobby Lobby and Joann's. Not for me. I go there too often. I mean, can you imagine not having a Hobby Lobby nowhere? I mean, you couldn't even drive to one an hour, 2 hours away. There's just not one. And then you see people on the main getting all kinds of new toys to play with, and you can't even get them. Because I wanted to go to a craft store when we were there. Not this past Christmas, the Christmas before. And my sister-in-law's like, we don't have those. I think. I don't remember where. You know, they're expensive. So. I'm surprised anybody's still hanging out. It was online too. Hang on. Is it coming back up yet? Is that better? There we go. Sorry, you guys. They're still messing, I guess, with the internet. They must not have got it completely fixed. If it goes like that, just hang in there. It'll come back up. And if it won't let me bring the page back up, I go open another one. Because once that's down for so long, it won't let me come back up. So, and there's nothing I can do about it. Like I said, I called because I was having trouble earlier. And they said they were working on it today, down the line. And it would affect my internet. So, what you gonna do? Alright, let me get some of this cleaned up now. I have gotten little shards of paper everywhere. But yeah, it lasted a good while that time, but I was hoping they were done with whatever they're doing. I don't know if they're installing new transformers or whatever it is they do. You know what I mean? They're updating certain things. So we've just been dealing with it, ain't we, Michelle, all day? Michelle's hung in there with me through it. Alright. Put these up. And let's see. Yeah, what was that gate? Alright, the gate was $6.25 when it was 75% off, and it was $4.99. Or $24.99, I'm sorry. So, I got a real good deal on that. And I love the way they fixed the bow on it to tie it shut. So, pretty cool. But yeah, I'll get some more punched out and get them over to you guys. Those are cool. Like I said, I've had these and I haven't had time to play with any of it. So that's what I was going to do today, was just sit and kind of play a little bit. I want to try these doilies. I think they're gorgeous. And I like different colored doilies. So let's see how long they let me go this time without messing it up. There for a while I couldn't go. Half hour, was it, Michelle? And I'd go offline. A couple of times it come back up, and a few times it didn't, but it's just the way it is. Let's see. Alright, I think that goes like that. Ooh, those are pretty. And then this one's this one. Okay. Get them laid down and get these put up so I don't lose any little pieces. Paper. What paper do I want this time? Oh, I'm going to try that little piece. Nah. Let's see. Watch out, Ted. Oh. I'm looking for a piece of paper that would make a pretty doily. I do like that. Oh, this book is so heavy. Now let's try this one. This is pretty. What do you think of that? That'd be some pretty doilies. Oh. I go back to, I think I got that book at Joann's on sale. And when I go back, I'll see if they got any more of them. And if they do, I want to get another one of them because I know I'll use a lot of it. I like the patterns in it. See how much of this I need because I don't want to cut it if I can keep it together. A little bit there. That looks good. You know, I'm thinking I won't have a lot of room here, but I'll bet you I could cut another feather out there while I'm doing this. Huh. Let's try that. Get my other piece up here. I like doilies with different, you know, not just the plain white or black or red. So, I'm going to try this. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera, y'all. I'm really not trying to. Let's see what we got. Ooh, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, I love that feather. Look at that feather, y'all. That's gorgeous. And these doilies have a lot of teeny tiny little pieces. let's see. Most of them came out, so that's good. It's not going to be a difficult die, because like I said, most of it did pop out, just a few here and there. But it is very pretty. That feather over there, so don't lose it. Just a couple of the really small around the inside, and they're coming out really nice. I need to get one of those things. I really hope our stores get them back in before long, because it would be so much easier if I had that brush thing with that mat to go around and get these out. You know, wouldn't take so much time. And I know if I put them away to use later, and I don't go ahead and take care of this, I'll forget it. And I won't pay attention when I go to use them, and I'll put them down and the holes will be clogged. Y'all know what I mean. But isn't that pretty? That's that part of it. You get the inside out because it's separate pieces. I don't know why. I guess you can use them all different. What, Nova? You gonna talk to me? Crazy chicken. Nova's a crazy jungle chicken. Yes, you're a crazy jungle chicken. Alright. About got it. Yeah, I like this. I do, I do. So, Michelle, did you get a lot of fabric out of that wedding gown? Oh, you got paper doilies at a swap? You know, a lot of people find them at the secondhand store, you know, little thrift stores. Ours never has it. Our Goodwill hardly ever has really much of anything. I haven't spent money in Goodwill other than buying some books in so long, because they just don't, I don't know what's going on with them. They used to have a lot of nice things once in a while, and you know, I mean, I'm certainly not too good for thrift stores and Goodwills. Okay. It's got a few little places, but it's coming out. But isn't that pretty? Let's get the bigger piece of it out. And it's just a ring to go around it, I guess. So, that piece there keeps sticking right there. So those will be pretty. I'm not going to fight with them anymore, but I am going to cut out a couple more. I do like that paper. That pattern is gorgeous. That cutout, the doilies, is that what you're talking about, Michelle? The ones I just brought out? I do like the doilies, but I don't, I get tired of the whites and the, you know, the normal. So if I can get some pretty colors, I'm going to do it. I don't know what part you were talking about, Michelle, honey. Did I cut out, or did You said something, but you didn't hear when you said mine. Oh. Yeah, you cut a wedding dress apart today. Did you get a lot of fabric out of it? Or are you still cutting it apart? I've looked for wedding gowns. Ours hasn't had any. It's had a couple, but there was no lace and, the frills. So it would get it. So did you get it cut apart? I'm trying to get this little piece cleaned out. Still got... I need that brush thingamajigger, y'all. Alright. I'm going to cut the big one out again and the feather. Where'd I lay the feather? There it is. Because those feathers look really pretty in that. Oops. Don't slide, don't slide. And I still got them out, so I might as well use them because I'm not going to get another doily out of that piece anyway. So that way it uses up the paper. You still have a lot to go. Oh, you're tired of cutting for today. I understand that. I said I've looked at our Goodwill to get a wedding gown and they haven't had. They had one that the veil was okay, but it didn't have a lot of embellishment on it. And then they had one that was mostly just the satin. So there was none of the frilly stuff that you want. Why you would buy it to cut it up. You know what I mean? So I'll find one sooner or later. I've got a friend that works there, and she told me she'd keep an eye out for me, so it's like cool. Because, I mean, you can get a beautiful wedding gown for like $30, $35. And for the price of fabric right now and the embellishments, you're getting a good deal, It's just getting one. Yeah, I like that. I love that dye. I'm really, really enjoying this doily. Because, see, you can use both parts of it. You can do something with that part. Get all the little pieces poked out again so y'all can see. I try to rub on it a little bit, Once you get them started, while they're still kind of down in the dye, to help get the little pieces to pop out, but doesn't always work. Some of them pop out pretty easy. Easier than others, You're going to have that with anything. But isn't that pretty? Then we got one more feather. Ugh. And it's the one with the vein out of it. But yeah, I've been needing to do some die cuts for a while. It's just, I guess, the time sitting and doing it. And it's not hard. It's just time consuming. So, yeah, I like that paper. I'm going to do some more of it. I think I want to try the butterflies with it. I'll bet those are pretty. And I've got 3 butterflies in this pack. And they are gorgeous. So let's see. We've got the medium, small. Scoot them down a little bit. The large one's not going to fit on that, but that's okay. We'll do the 2 small and then see where we can go from there with them. I can always cut the big one out on its own. It's not a big deal. Alright, let go. Way down there. I hope y'all aren't getting shook to death from this. When it pops, it shakes the table. If so, you're going to have to let me know. I know. Like I said, I love fairies. But I can't find any local. And that's the one thing my husband's asked me. You know, he doesn't trust the internet, and I understand that. Is not to go online and order things. So I don't. If I can't find it local, I just don't get it. And I'm okay with that. You know. Okay. It's got 2 little pieces here that need popped out. And this little butterfly, so dainty. I mean, isn't that pretty? I'm laying them up there. I'm hoping you get a better view of them. Get this one popped out. Alright, come on. Come loose, please. Please, please, please. Don't stick. Don't stick. There you go. You're coming. I don't want to tear you. And then there's this one. I love those little butterflies. Yeah, I've looked for books. I can't find any books with fairy images. You know, it is what it is. But I'm not going to do something like that my husband... I mean, that's the one thing he's ever asked me not to do. He never complains about anything. So, you know, it is what it is. And I really don't mind. I mean, it would be nice to be able to get a hold of some fairies and stuff, but if I don't, it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? He's very good to me. I don't have to work anymore. So... and I like not having to get up and go to work anymore. He does all that. It doesn't matter what kind of fairies. I mean, anything does when you can't get any. You know what I mean? Sorry I'm out of frame, y'all. I'm kind of leaning over a little bit. So the chair is pushing on my back some. So it's starting to really bother me. But the good thing is, after bed, I'll go lay in bed and watch y'all on my TV. That's one thing. I love having the Fire Stick because I can lay in bed and watch YouTube. So, I mean, I can't chat from it, but I chat from my phone. And I'm able to lay in bed and watch y'all do your things. My husband is an amazing man. I've known him for almost 29 years. We never dated. We never went out on a date. I was his roommate's girlfriend for 3.5, almost 4 years. And when my boyfriend at the time retired from the Army, he was moving back to Kentucky, and I was not moving me and my 4 children to Kentucky with no commitment. And me and Dennis were just friends, and we ended up together, and my kids have always loved Dennis. My youngest daughter, she was, oh, how old was CJ? 2.5, 3 years old. And she would always tell my mom that she was going to marry Dennis in 10 days. You could ask her a week later, and she was going to marry Dennis in 10 days. So, my children, he fell in love with my children too, you know. So, my son was, 18 months old when I met him. So, he's about raised my kids, and they will tell you they loved their dad. Their dad passed away in December, this last December. And they did get to him in Alabama before he passed. They got a phone call and were told that he had maybe 4 days. And by the time they all 4 got there, he had maybe 4 hours. So they did get there to be with him. And they'll tell you they loved their dad, but Dennis was their daddy. No matter what, Dennis has always been their daddy. So they're all very, very close. And they still are. I mean, they'll go to him before they'll go to me. I'm the one that always tells them, you know, you can't always run to mommy and daddy. You kind of got to learn to figure things out on your own a little bit. And, you know, so I'm not the pushover he is. I got to turn my fan on, y'all. I don't know where you all are at, but it's quite warm here. Let me turn it a little bit. Is that too loud? Do y'all hear my fan running? Oh, a fairy wall hanger. Cool. I've got to check that out. If that fan's too loud, y'all let me know. I really need to test out my AC to know if it's too loud. Because my window unit is not probably 5 feet from where I'm sitting right now. I don't have central air. Our central unit went out years ago, and we use wall unit, you know, window units for air. And in Georgia, you cannot do without air conditioning. It's just, it's horrible. The humidity will get you every time. See, I don't even I hardly ever get a chance to look on Pinterest. I don't think about it. I don't know why I don't think about it. But I hardly ever. And that's silly, because I know it's there. Alright. There's that butterflies. Now let's cut out some bigger ones. What did I do? I got 3. Yeah. It's been a pleasant Easter Sunday. They've got another set of butterflies that are that guy. Can't remember. Anyway, I want to get them too because I love birds and butterflies. Well, I'd have to love birds. Y'all have met Nova. I'm hoping Wanda calls me to let me get Dolly back, because I hate knowing that she's plucking her feathers. Poor bird. But they get stressed, you know. They don't handle it very well. Okay, most of this one's out, and it's so pretty too. There. And there's the big butterfly. Isn't he pretty? Excuse me. Alright, that one's cleaned out again. Do it again. I dropped it. Dolly, she's another blue and gold macaw like Nova. And the woman, her owner, we had her for a while because she couldn't take her to the vet and do for her. And we ended up, she wanted us to bring her back home, and we did. And now the poor bird's plucking her feathers. And it just kills me because she's such a sweet bird. She talks a lot too. And she's very easy to handle. Her and Nova got along wonderfully. Matter of fact, her, Nova, and my mom's macaw, Gabby, they were all together for about 3 months. So I'm not saying the woman mistreats the bird, by no means. But the bird's not happy. And when they're not happy, they pluck. You know, it's stress, nerves. And the way I've understood, I haven't been to the house in a while since her husband passed, but her and her son don't get along, and there's just a lot of tension there, and the bird is sensing it and not doing very well, you know. So, because they're smarter than you give them credit for. They're not a dumb animal. Macaws are actually, and you can look it up, blue and gold macaws are problem solvers. You know, it's like Nova, if he doesn't get his way, he has no problem unscrewing his food bowl and water bowl. Oh, Tinkerbell would be great. And throwing them down until he gets what he wants. You buy them baby toys, and they figure them out. They actually play with toys. So, oh shoot, where did I go? bumped my mouse. There it is. But yeah, they're very, very intelligent birds. And if they don't like you, they don't like you. You're not going to change that. First time I went and visited my mom's friend with her, and she had Dolly. She told me, Dolly wouldn't let me pick her up because she doesn't like strangers. That bird stepped right up on me. I had no problem with Dolly. It was silly. But, a lot of people are afraid of them, too, because they're so big, And they are big birds, and they can do some damage. I am missing part of the chat down here. There we go. So, but, yeah, macaws are very, very intelligent. I'm not saying that smaller birds or other birds aren't just as intelligent. I'm just saying what I've read about what I have. So don't anyone go and tell their friend, that's got a cockatiel or canary that can do amazing things, that they're not smart, because, birds are not, you hear people refer to a bird brain. Well, if that's the case, they're pretty daggum smart, because I know ours are. I mean, Nova will get down off of his perch. He'll walk through the kitchen, past the laundry room, into our bedroom, and climb up on the bed with the doggy steps and get up there and sit with the dogs. I've come in from getting groceries and stuff many a times, and you usually got to go to the restroom as soon as you get in the house. And as soon as I'd walk past the bed, I'd hear hello, and I look around, there's Nova sitting on the bed. But the dogs don't bother him. The cats outside, we have feral cats, and I do feed them, but you can't touch them. I'm hoping eventually, because we usually get a few every year, because people just dump them out in the country, and they dump them, and I try to get 3 or 4 every year and take them and get them fixed. So it's just getting so expensive to do it, for animals that, aren't yours. So, matter, Willie. Alright, that's all those butterflies, so we've got a few of them cut out. Yeah, there's a lot of animals I trust more than I do some people I know. Alright, put my butterflies back up. My flutterflies, as my granddaughter called them when she was little. She liked her flutterflies. And let's see, what did I do with that feathers? Put them back over here on here, so I don't lose them. And then there's my doilies. Let's see if I got all the bits out of them. Yep, this one's still got a few pieces in it. Let's sit here and poke them out. Do you have a big dinner, Michelle, for Easter? I don't know about y'all, I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. I haven't eaten today. It's 5:30 here at night of an evening, 5:30 p.m. And I have not eaten today. Oh, that's cleaned out. But yeah, I got to get some of those magnetic mats to put these on. I always worry they're going to get dinged up in here. I want to try this bird. It's supposed to be separate parts you cut out and then you put it together. No big dinner for you either. I've got leftover pizza. That's probably what I'm going to have tonight. Yeah, see, it cuts out in different parts and you put it together. I thought it might be cute. I got it because I thought if I rolled my clay out, my polymer clay, I could use it to cut around and do them in polymer clay and hang them off the back deck. I thought that might look kind of cute. I got to get these stickies off. That's what messed me up on those feathers, was that sticky stuff. I don't know why they put it on here. They're in containers and it's just messy, you know? And it's hard to get it off. Got that one. And I've got Goo Gone, but I don't like the smell of it. Anybody else use that Goo Gone? Yep. I forget to eat. I don't know. I don't eat that much. I'm big as a house, I'll tell you. I'll be honest with you. I'm big. And I don't eat much. And I'm always going, you know, I mean, I'm out in the yard doing things. But the doctor said a lot of that medicine that I'm on causes it. That's what's annoying, is the medicine that they put you on causes the weight gain and stuff, but they won't do anything to give you something to help you get rid of it. You know what I mean? There's got to be something. But yeah, I want to try this little bird. And if I could do it in polymer clay one day, I thought that would be kind of cool. Let's get you there. And then there's the wings. We'll see if it works. If not, we'll hang on a minute. Come on in, I'm live. Just doing some die cut. How are you, Mom? Oh, come on, let go, let go, let go. Yeah. Oh, we're just hanging out. It's Krista and Michelle. Ooh, I don't know who all else is in here now. Says there's 10.
Yeah, I have Gabby outside for a while.
Yeah. Nova got his attention from the ladies.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Nova.
Okay, it's got a place here to cut. Well, I don't guess you cut. I guess you cut for the tail. Oh, it is cut. So anyway, I'd have to cut out 2 of everything and get them together. And then it's supposed to get it through here. Hang on a minute. I don't know how this... Did anyone else buy this die at Hobby Lobby?
Can you make them out in plastic, that thin plastic?
Well, I'm going to try them in polymer clay.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, if I...
Oh.
I'm wondering Maybe this piece didn't cut all the way through. Hang on a minute, y'all, because it's got a place there. I'm going to snip it and see if that helps. Right up there. Because if I can, I mean, it's cute.
It is.
But yeah, if I can get them out of polymer clay, use this as a template. You'd like to have about 3 of them, Mom?
Yeah.
And then it's got the little place to hang. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Hang
your
on.
wings would be a little bit stiffer.
Those are cute.
But you see what I mean?
Yeah, those are cute.
Oops, I'm not trying to give y'all the finger. But wouldn't that be cute?
Yeah.
Hi, Joyce.
Hey, Ladybug.
Michelle said to tell you hello, Mom.
Why, hello.
You have that one, Michelle? Krista says hello from Australia. She says hi.
Hi, everybody.
So, yeah, I think I want to
What do you think?
use that, and we'll do a video this week, and I'll do them out of polymer clay and see how they come out.
I forgot your paint.
Oh, I'm not worried about paint. I like that. So that's a good thing to use with that. I do like that. Like I said, I've had them. I just haven't had time to do anything with them.
I need some green and some brown.
Well,
No, I need a couple bottles. I need to redo my little bear. Is he a bear? That's out by my gate.
yeah, you have a little bear out by your gate,
I
Mom.
need to do him and my frog. The one you sit on footstool or whatever outside.
Yeah, the footstool frog for your patio.
That furniture looks real good though.
What you recovered.
Oh, that looks good too.
Yeah.
But when I painted it, it looks really good.
Good. You said you had to go get some new paint, more paint.
Yeah, but I need about 2 bottles. But
Ah.
those things are pretty big. I'm painting that metal flamingo. That's why I needed that paint. I used that fuchsia.
Mm-hmm.
Looked good.
All right, these are supposed to be flowers. Let's try them out. I said I got them back when they had the 75% off, and haven't even had time to take them out of the package and do anything with them, so that's what I'm doing. It was just a way to piddle around a little bit on Easter Sunday. Huh?
We could have went to Princess.
I wasn't worried about going anywhere.
We got a lot of things over here.
Yeah, they're just other dyes that I'm not using yet.
Oh, box.
I know there's a whole box full. You were with me when I bought them. I'm going to blame part of it on her. Y'all know that, right?
We moved in that new house. I have to have somebody come and help get all this done.
Mom, we'd have to have a huge craft room with all your stuff and my stuff.
We did.
Oops. See, I moved the wrong board. Didn't have it in there right. I'll fix it. Come on. Get down here. There we go. Alright. Let's get them in and see what we come out with. Where'd it go? Shell? Is everything okay? Oh, awesome. Well, Michelle, why don't you just wait until your new dyes come and just send them all at once? I'm in no hurry for them. But I will send you out a few of those gates. Okay? There's no need in, paying postage once and then turn around and more postage again. I'm not in no rush at all. So, I'm going to get these out and then I'll put them on a piece of paper so y'all can see what it cut out. These are cute little flowers. Oh, I done more butterflies today. Yeah, they are gorgeous. And that gate. Yeah, I done some of them. Michelle and Krista want some of the gate. So I'm going to get them out a few. Yeah, but I don't know if you want to go to that festival, that flower festival.
Yeah.
Or did she tell you how long it is?
I don't care how long I'll take my time.
All right, because it's a lot of walking, Mom, and I don't want you to...
Can't I?
Yeah, you can take your cane. I just don't want you to hurt yourself.
Well, they'll sit down with them. I don't know who it is.
I don't know. You know how Chelsea is. Go, go, go.
She will.
So y'all, I won't be here next weekend at all. I'm leaving Friday,
Maybe.
and I probably won't be back until late Sunday night or sometime Monday. Because we're going to go visit my daughter in Charleston, South Carolina. She messaged us this morning. There's some kind of a flower festival or something. So,
She messed me. Grandma, you'd love it.
I know, but I worry about you walking that far. So, and if I learn how to do it on my phone, or I can get my daughter to help me, I'll show you the festival while I'm there. Go live for a few minutes and let y'all see. Because I've never been to it either.
I can't wait till they come
Okay.
down and go to that store with them.
Yeah. Those are the flowers that it cut out. So that's a cute little die.
What do you have to punch now?
No, it.
Oh.
So, very cute. I like those. So that's that other whole sheet of paper. Oh. I know it does sound nice. I've been here off and on. Killer sinuses again. Oh, Kelly, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll show you the gate. Kelly's in love with or Krista's in love with the gate.
Oh, that little gate?
Yeah.
That is so cute. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Michelle and her need some.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to...
So Victorian, kind of.
Yeah, very, very...
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
And we like Victorian.
I do. I love the... Oh, I'll take a break, y'all. I don't know how long I've been here. What time was it, Michelle, I came on? Do you know, honey? It's probably been a good 5 hours or more. Because we were going pretty good. The internet went out. You've always wanted to go to Charleston, Joyce? Well, come on down here to Georgia and you can go with us this weekend. But yeah, we were doing fine, and then my internet kept cutting out.
2 people in 5 bedrooms, yeah.
Yeah, they've got a huge house.
5 bedrooms.
They've got 5 bedrooms. It's a 3-story house, and there's only 2 people that live there. So, plenty of room to go visit. And then in, was it June or July? Up by Pigeon Forge, up in that area, they've rented a big cabin for the family to go this summer. So I'll be up in Tennessee I can't remember if it's June or July. I'll have to find out for sure.
Have my phone with me.
So that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's been 5 hours, I'm sure. Oh, was your son in the military here in Augusta, Joyce? We go to Charleston every few months, spend a couple of days. I love going to the California Dreamin' restaurant there. It's the old armory from back at the Civil War, and it's on the water. And oh my God, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And of course, I have to go to their Tuesday morning, and they have an AC Moore. I don't have an AC Moore here, so we do all that, and it's always so much fun. But that's where I'll be next weekend. Like I said, if I can get my daughter. Oh, he was in the military. Well, that's cool. How long ago, Joyce? If I can get my daughter to show me how to do the live streaming off of my phone, I'll let y'all see the festival we go to and stuff. Because I've never been to the floral festival. I think that's what she said it was. Some kind of a floral festival. And it's over a mile long.
Yeah, she said, Grandma, you don't know.
So,
She knows how I like flowers.
yes, my mom has a beautiful yard. My mom, her thing to soothe her and makes her feel better is her yard. I'm not an outdoorsy yard person. Mine is my crafts. So, you know, not everybody likes the same thing and does the same thing.
But you've always crafted, even when you was home.
I know. I've always done some kind of a craft.
Yeah.
My mom, she crochets. She does about everything. I mean, she's made some beautiful ribbon roses. I need to get her on here one day to show y'all her ribbon roses. They're beautiful. They're just a rolled ribbon rose, because her tree's always Victorian. So, and she done some fans, some real pretty Victorian fans. Put the little feather trim and stuff on them. They're gorgeous. You ladies would love it. I just got to get her to do it. Oh, okay, yeah. He was here when 9/11 happened. That's where my husband retired from. My husband was an instructor out there at Bryant Hall. He taught logics. And he wrote a manual for the military. And to this day, they still use the manual that he wrote. One of my daughter's friends that she had met was going out there and was in the same building where my husband taught just a couple of years ago, and he was talking about something, and she said, well, that manual that y'all learn out of, and he said, yeah, what about it? And she said, my stepdad wrote that. And he said, really? Yeah, intelligence. Said, well, what's your dad's name? And she told him, and he said, yeah, that's the guy that wrote it, all right. So yeah, we've got the cyber thing out here too. So, and like I said, my husband retired from 20 years after it. You're crocheting the rose. You're crocheting at the moment. You like making the ribbon roses. I can't do the ribbon roses. I just can't do it. Oh, my back. I have been leaning over for so long. I've got to sit up for a little bit. Yeah. So, but we got a lot cut out. Check out everything we cut out.
Boy, you did. You cut some gates out?
We did some gates. I did a couple of the these little,
Oh, those are cute.
and put them together.
You have to fold them, though, don't
Yeah, but the way it puts the lines in it to fold, folds right up, no problem.
Really?
Really.
Not like that one thing. We
No,
have
look at the
problems.
birdhouse,
Oh,
Mom.
that's cute.
Yeah, I want to do a few of them in black, too.
Those are cute.
We
Looks
done the
like-
butterflies and the
Yeah.
doilies. See the doilies?
Oh, yeah.
We've been sitting here just chatting and cutting out stuff, and I was surprised anyone was on. I figured I'd just come on, and before I came on, I went over because Danina was doing, her Happy Easter thing and everything. I went into her chat, and she was getting off, and a lot of the ladies were kind of, So I was like, well, I'll go on for a little while, and we can hang out. It's just another day for a lot of us. We don't have young kids at home, and, it doesn't mean that we don't understand what the day's about and appreciate it for what it is,
Yeah, I
but,
started to watch that show last night.
yeah.
Finish it up on sleep.
But it's, with my husband at work today and Mom down at her place and me up here, it's kind of just another day to us, so. And there's been several of the ladies come in. My mom crochets. She makes beautiful Africans. I can't. I used to. I get bored with it now.
Yeah, but you used to do that other stuff too. What was it? When you could make them plant.
The embroidery?
No,
Oh, the
is that
macrame?
what
Yeah.
you used to do that?
Yeah, I used to macrame. The
Plant
tables that would hang from the ceiling
and the
out of
plant.
macrame and the plant hangers.
Yeah.
I used to do all that. But the repetitive anymore, my hands won't do it. They get to hurting so bad.
It's like yesterday my hand hurt so bad because I painted so long yesterday.
Yeah. Mom put up a new little fence around her patio so her little dogs couldn't get up there. And she painted it yesterday. I said she can put in a window where there ain't just a wall. She can build a house. She can do plumbing. You name it, my mom can do it. And I know how to do. I've changed the heating elements in my dryer. Because, I ain't got time to wait on my husband to get off and be off for a couple of days. And
Well, that's like Chelsea can put a motor in.
yeah, my daughter, she can put a motor in and out of a car and
She's
transmission.
been pregnant and done that, climbed on top.
We've all learned to do because,
Change
when
the
you
tires.
man's
You get your
working, you
license.
can't wait on them to come home and do a lot of stuff. And
You couldn't get your driver's license. You couldn't change a tire.
yeah, we weren't allowed to get our driver's license till we knew how to change a tire. My dad was not going to have his daughters broke down on the side of the road in the middle of the night waiting on some kind stranger to come by.
I didn't know that. How to do that.
So, and I have put a new heating elements in my water heater. I know how to do that. That even shocked my dad. Because he was at work, my husband was at work, and my water heater went out. And, I couldn't sit here for 8-9 hours with no hot water, with kids and dishes and laundry, so did what I had to do.
Your dad checked it.
Yep, he come up and looked at it after I got it all back together, and he said I did it right. So, yay. That's one thing I could always say, no matter what, my dad, he was always right there. He was the best dad. And if he was alive right now, ladies, he'd have had his own YouTube channel doing something. He's that big of a ham. We found a really pretty little sign last year at Hobby Lobby, and it read "Bloom where you're planted," and I wanted to get it, but I knew if I put it out for my dad, people would have been offended. But you had to know my dad's sense of humor to understand, because when we would drive past a cemetery and they were having a service, he'd say, "Oh, they planted another one." So the bloom where you're planted would have meant something between him and the family, But I didn't get it and put it out there because I didn't want to offend anybody. But,
Yeah, because other people put flowers up.
that was just my dad. It's like right now he's got a Christmas tree decorated for Easter. I don't know what's going on with my phone. It might be Michelle and them. I know they were talking about going live. That's okay, Krista. You go do what you gotta do. Thank you for hanging out with me. And yeah, just message me your address and I'll get you some of those gates. Don't worry about it. And don't worry about sending me anything back. I understand the postage and don't worry about it. Oh, you're there. My phone went off. I thought maybe it was you and Ashley getting ready to do your thing. I want to learn how to do that too, Michelle. There's a thing. Let me explain it to my mom. It's called Hangouts. And several of the crafters can get together and it'll show each of them on one screen together and they can talk and do. And I want to learn how to do the Hangouts. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Krista. I appreciate you. You have a nice evening, honey. Might run into you on one of the other live streams. So, yeah, Michelle figured it out, I guess. Or her and Ashley, and they're going to do one this evening. So, I want to learn how to do that. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, it would be.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get off here, ladies, because it is 6 o'clock, and I still have not eaten today. And I want to get something to eat and tidy up a little bit because I want to hang out with Michelle and Ashley too. Alright, I appreciate all of you for coming in. I am so sorry for the problems with the internet dropping today and all that mess. So, y'all have a nice evening, and I'm sure I will see you in the other live chats. If you liked my video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, you can put the thumbs down. I don't get offended easily. So, but bye, y'all.